Good morning. Um, this mama is tired, but I would do it all over again if it meant the peace of mind that I have now about my baby. So, I got a couple positive comments on my channel so far, so I really do appreciate you guys. I love all my followers. Help me blow this up. Let's help the world heal. So I think today I've been writing some stuff down, like where I want to go, like to get more in depth on my channel. I think today I'm actually going to talk about my childhood trauma. Because my childhood trauma played a huge part in me marrying my husband and then staying with my abusive husband. So, like, when the abuse started, there was no out. So, my name is Crystal. I'm a grateful recovering addict. This is my channel. I'm helping the world heal one story at a time. I talk about everything that's stigmatized, addiction, grief, homelessness, abuse, narcissistic abuse, childhood trauma of all kinds, being a survivor. So here on my channel, we are going to heal out loud because I almost died in silence. So I'm going to help others heal out loud. So my thing is, and the only way I can explain it is, I'm not a before trauma person. Okay. I was born into trauma. My mom had some pretty toxic, dysfunctional stress while she was pregnant with me. And if you didn't know, scientifically, if you are being abused mentally, verbally, emotionally, if you're under stress while you're pregnant, just please know, it's not healthy for your baby. Your child's going to come out and their brain's already going to be changed. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you a suggestion. So the first story that I was told was that my grandma said my mom and my biological dad, they left me in a car at 8 months old while they ran in somewhere. There was some medication in the back. Well, apparently at 8 months old, I got into it. Here's my thing. As parents, why did you leave me in the car by myself anyways? I was 8 months old. Apparently, my biological dad comes out and he realizes that I got into the medication, and from what I was told, he beat me. So when you do something like that to your child, especially a baby, it cracks our skull is what they call it. Now today, just because of everything I've been through with my abusive husband, the childhood trauma, all the trauma I've been through, I'm now being tested for a TBI, because they're going to try to figure out, like, why do I have slower responses? Why do I have the memory problems? Okay, so my trauma was deep, like fear and anger, was instilled in me at a young age. Like, I am now a 42-year-old adult, and let me tell you, like, when I don't feel good, I'm not good at verbalizing that. I internalize it because I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. I mean, honestly, because that broken child inside of me is used to all my screams or cries for help going unnoticed until it benefited either one of my parents or whoever was causing the trauma. So, when I was a child, I was about 7 to 9 years old. I was SA'd by my older cousin. And as I started doing EMDR therapy, like, I started remembering things that you never would think that you remember. So he SA'd me, and he used to always call it playing house. I did bring it to, like, my grandma's attention. My mom said that she never knew. So it was almost as if I was the family sacrifice. And that's a deep wound to carry. You know what I'm saying? Because what's sad is it's such a generational curse that the same person that essayed me turned around and essayed his sister. So where my mind goes is he had a daughter with my best friend who passed away in November of 2015. My thing is, her daughter's grown now, but what did she go through as a child growing up with a man that is a child predator? You know? So I've always been so worried about her. I miss her a lot, but she, is not allowed to see me. I don't talk to her dad. I don't. It is what it is. When the time is right, she will come back to me. She will come and find me and realize, hey, I actually had an aunt that loved me and cared about me. Let me go find her. Okay? So childhood trauma, depending on what is happening in your home surrounding you, because we all have trauma. Everybody has trauma of some kind from something. We all also have a fear. Okay? So with my childhood trauma, my biological dad was abusive. He was an alcoholic. He was a drug addict. He was an angry person, and I remember multiple times of him getting in a fight, knocking people out cold, road rage. So, and doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing to your child. I was young. I was a toddler, and he used to do stupid stuff. Like, I'd be sitting there because when I was younger even, music is my thing. Music is my muse where I absolutely have to have my music. I recall a video when we were in Germany, and as a toddler, I was dancing. And next thing you know, because my biological father had these big speakers, he cranked that music, scared the crap out of me, and I was crying on video. So then when they panned back, whoever probably was, my biological dad recording, panned back and looked at my mom was sitting on the couch like frozen. So to me, what I've always said is, as a mother that also was being abused and raising a son, I understand. But as a child coming from a broken home that needed my mother, I'll never understand. Ever. When I was raising my son, my adopted son with my husband, I was that protective mother. You are not going nowhere without my baby, without telling me where you're going. How can I get a hold of you? Who's going to be around? Like, I was that overprotected mother because I was that underprotected child. So my childhood trauma plays into like my relationships. The biggest one with my husband, because my husband was a spitting image of my biological dad. Anger issues, trust issues, addiction. He abused me really bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, when it was good, but when it was bad, it was really bad. I'm going to pause. I'm going to go to the second video.